Welcome to Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. We have a fun and super interactive show for you today. We're going to show you a marketing tool that will tell you the keywords people use to find your business. And we're going to show you how to do it right here and right now. Joining me live to tell you more about it is Michael Larkin of LPJM. I don't know where W came from. LPJM Solutions. That's you. Hi, Michael.
Hi, guys. How are you? Jacqueline, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm really excited to show you the little brief demo of what we've got our hands on here.
Yeah, I'm super excited because when I met Michael, he actually showed it to me live, and I go, you know what? We're going to do a show on this. I said, we're going to do it the same way we did it, when I met you, but also this time we're going to give you an opportunity to have Michael do the same live presentation with some of your businesses. So we're going to put that link. There's a link that's in the chat, and we want you to click on it. And we're going to, a few minutes, we're going to give you an opportunity to have your business, find those keywords for your business for some of the businesses. So, Michael, first of all, what is LPJM and why do we need it?
LPJM was started in 1998. That was my name backwards, actually. It's Larkin, and my name is Michael James Patrick Larkin. So the reverse is LPJM Solutions, and but I at the time we were calling it Local Partnership Joint Market Solutions.com. We still have that, but it's a long keyword.
Very long keyword.
We were living in DC at the time and had to shorten it up. So LPJM is what we go by. Okay, why do you need us? We're in the deep end of the AI pool, and we're only focusing on tools that help businesses grow. So we're not getting into education or sports or all that kind of genre. It's just marketing.
But you were telling me why. What was the deal with Google? Why did you do this in the first place?
Well, for the past 15 years, Google has kind of held us hostage. Businesses have their phones ringing off the hook and they're doing great business. And all of a sudden, the next day, the phone's not ringing. And it's all due to their algorithms, and we're at the whim of them. With this, we're in control now. We have kind of X-ray vision to know what Google's doing and what we need to do to get in front of our audiences, which the last I heard was 8.5 billion searches on Google a day. Wow. That's pretty powerful. It's more than the planet Earth's population a day.
Wow, that's crazy, right? So I'm like, what? Really? So tell me though, what does this marketing tool do and what are people going to see?
Well, there's other marketing tools out there for keyword research, but what they don't do is they don't make it easy. You're looking at a bunch of data and you've got to determine what is powerful amongst a bunch of keywords. This color codes them so that you can tell, okay, this one is powerful. We're not going to go after this keyword, not wasting time, energy, effort, money to go after a keyword that website and that ranking won't move. It's been there for years and it's powerful. But we find the weak spots in those rankings on Google, the first 10, because that's the first 10 is the first page of Google. That's what we want, to get you in front of the people that are searching for your products and services. That's our philosophy from now on.
Well, when I first met Michael, when we first had our chat, the one thing I was telling him, I was like, hey, I don't need help for people to ask me whether or not to produce a news story for them. People are constantly coming. I haven't had to look for somebody to call me. I've never had to search for somebody to go, hey, do you want me to do a news story about you? That hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it might happen one day, but so far It has not. Once word got out that Newsworthy Stories was producing these stories and their network stories, those stories pretty much sold themselves. Same thing with the show, Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. People love, thank you for watching, the show. But again, it's not hard to get people to want to share their information, right? Because it's difficult for businesses to get news coverage because they're like, in a way, commercials, and news isn't going to run a commercial about you. But what I did tell him was people don't understand the media strategy part. That I created Newsworthy Stories to do media strategy, to do training and workshops and master classes. And I've been doing them, but I want people to understand that that's where the secret sauce is. Those stories don't happen without the media strategy behind it. And so I said, hey, let's look up those words. For me, for Newsworthy Stories, let's look up those words. So I want to go ahead and bring up this tool if you want to bring up that page.
Sure.
And let's take a look at it and see what it looks like. And let me get rid of that banner. And I'm going to pull it full. And let's talk about some of the keywords that we talked about. And I can pull this full so it's easier for you to see. So some of the keywords we talked about was media strategist, workshops,
personal branding freelance.
Yeah, you can
media strategy, sales,
media marketing.
Let's see. You know what? Let's do one fresh. And see it in action. So
that's kind of the idea. So
what do you choose? I'll defer to you, Jacqueline. What do you want to look up?
Media strategy.
Okay. Media strategy, and we had looked up sales, but what else? PR or?
Yeah, you can put PR, but that's really not the keyword for the workshops, master classes, anything like that.
Workshops, right?
Yeah, workshops, media strategy workshops, media strategy, or media marketing. That's another one.
Let's see. That's called a seed word, right? That's the first word I put into the keyword finder. So now what it's doing is, you ever go to Google and you start typing in a word and they have that drop down menu? That's called Google Suggests. And, people are like, wow, Google's knowing what I'm searching for. Not really. It's just predicting what you're going to put in. And that's what we're hooked into. So that's why we get 43 like keywords that people are typing in. So when we go in here, those are the like keywords that you're looking at, right? So let's see. So we're looking at volume, right? Social media strategy examples. People are typing this, and this is a national keyword. It doesn't say in Miami or New York, right? So this is a national kind of keyword, and we're finding that 880 people are typing this in a month. That's pretty good volume if you can get one of your sites or one of your examples to rank. This is the color coding part. So I like to go and check out the keywords that have volume, okay, and that I know have volume because of this report. I don't like to go after the ones that are 10, one that the keyword that we typed in has the blue ribbon, and it's getting people to look, but Google doesn't know.
Okay.
In fact, Google they're having a hard time keeping up with this data because each day, 15% of all the keywords typed in to Google are new.
Oh my goodness.
15%. So each day it has to go back and go, okay, we know it's getting something, but we don't have a number for it.
So go back to the top then, if you don't mind. So for me,
Right.
If I'm looking for, some of the best words that people are looking for, the things that I need.
Hmm.
So social media strategy examples,
Right.
media plan example,
Hmm.
social media strategy courses.
Right.
Okay. And, what is social media strategy? So, and how to create a media plan. So these are some of the words or phrases that I should be using in my posts. Hashtag them. Is that, how would I use them?
Yeah, that's the key, and that's what the unique part is. To answer your question, what are we supposed to do with this information? And that's what I'm seeing a lot of professional SEO companies are doing. What are we supposed to do with this? Because the owner is going back to them going, hey, get me ranked for this. And they
Uh-huh.
go, yeah, how? So what we're doing is we're adding it to what's called a keyword brief. We could select a number of these. So with the keyword brief is going to show us and give us a report on what we need to do to rank for these keywords. What do we need to do? And that goes back into your question. So it's going to pop up here, and I'm going to show you what the results are. Before I do that, here on LinkedIn, I call this a weak spot as well. Because if you were to do an article on LinkedIn containing this right here, this keyword,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to be ranked number 10, so long as this isn't about this keyword. And quite often it doesn't.
Okay. So you can't say the keyword, but you can talk about the keyword. Is that what I'm hearing?
No. You absolutely have to use the keyword in everything you do.
Okay.
But that does, it's in the end all be all. But these keyword briefs show you what you need to do to get in front of this audience
So
in
it's
these
going to
positions.
give, so the keyword brief, is it going to give me an explanation?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's done. How do you get in front of these 880 people a month? How do you do it? So the keyword brief is going to show you what you need to do on your website to get in front of these guys. People don't like changing their websites. They feel it's just set it and forget it. But if you have a blog, you can do an article on this keyword. The information is right here. And we even tell you the instructions up on top. Take this information and throw it into Claude or ChatGPT and instruct it to give you an SEO optimized article on this information. Done. So
So,
it's either a blog or an article that you
mhm.
point back to your website.
And you can do that for social or for video or for directory.
Social.
That's what the different
Yep.
categories are.
It's right
Now,
here.
Michael, because I don't want to get too far into the weeds, right?
Yep.
Because that's why you're here.
Jump into the briar patch with me.
Yeah. So the whole thing is, Michael has this tool to help you find the keywords, that people are using to find your business. If you're having trouble finding or even choosing which keywords to choose, then Michael has this tool. And to me, that's the key. But, being able to see it work and seeing what you get, I think is more helpful. So I thought, Michael thought actually it would be cool to be able to do that for, some of the people watching. Just because you're watching, you're going to get like a freebie, if you will, at least for part of it, to see, uh, get an idea and ask the same questions that I did. And so if you would click on that link that's in the chat, and we will see you in a few minutes. What did you say? 10, 15 minutes? What do you think, Michael?
Oh, if that 7 minutes, not even
7 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
5 to 7 minutes.
I'm usually on the ball with this.
All right. So in 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, we will see you once you click on the link and register, and we will see you on the other side. I want you to get a chance to be able to see another, demonstration or two. Let's see who's out there. Let's see, as many as Michael's willing to do. Get an idea of what words people are using to find your business. I find that to be very valuable because you can put it where? In your LinkedIn, you can put it on your website. This is how you're found. And and then right whenever you're setting up your Eventbrites or your other event locators or signups that are out there, you can put those keywords in there, and so when people are looking for that, they will be able to find it. Workshops, master classes, and I tell you what, I have a huge campaign for January personally. So for when Michael was telling me about this, I was like, I need to know, how and what people are looking for so that they can find this campaign, because media strategy, yes, the stories are extremely valuable. Yes, we're getting news coverage. All that's great. The media strategy behind it is essential. The more people who know how to generate news coverage for television and social media, it's going to help with personal branding, legacy leaving, building, growing your business, and so on and so on. And so you need help, and you need someone who actually knows it. And he's been doing this for 15 years. And so
No, 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 no. That's 26 years now.
26 years, but I mean,
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yeah, but 26 years. Woo.
yeah. So we'll see you on the other side. Click on that link, uh, register for it, register for the live with Michael Larkin, LPJM, and all will be well.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline, and all you guys. Hey, good luck to you. And I don't hear from you, but if I hear from you, we'll talk.
Absolutely. Now hear from him.
I don't bite.
Make sure you give him a call. Make sure you give him a call, or let's just see you on the other side. All right. This is part 2's coming. Part 2's coming. Right. Welcome back to Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. I'm here with Michael Larkin of LPJM Solutions. We're on part 2, getting an idea of what keywords people use to find your business. We looked at what, Michael could find under my business, but now we want to hear what else is out there. First of all, before we get started, I want to mention the fact that, I met Michael through the Automotive Partnership Association. Did I say that right?
APA.
APA,
everything,
right.
like I say, everything is under an acronym these days. So we get confused of all these acronyms. But I'm LPJM, APA. What do you get? JJ? JJ News?
People call me that, and I go, no, not JJ. That's a different show. Good Times or whatever it was. I think that was the name of it. But yeah, no, I wanted to definitely mention, that I met you through the Automotive Partnership Association because I know you also work with automotive dealers. And so, I didn't know if you want to mention any of the things that you've been able to help them with, before we get into some of the other industries out there that need to find keywords.
So interesting that I learned stuff every single day by just playing around with this. And the latest one was we were doing a dealership in Tampa for the hurricanes last month. And we wanted to do car sales Tampa. Okay, what of my friends are ranked for that? And one in particular, they don't rank at all for that. Okay, how many people are looking for those keywords a month? 6,600. Wow. And we found a weak spot at number 1. You know what their website is? Car Sales Tampa. .com. So the days of, the gold rush when the internet was first out, we didn't know why we were purchasing stuff like bingo.com. Mm-hmm. Like what? But we heard the news that the owner of bingo.com got offered $1 million from bingo.com because these casinos were like, wow, this is worth $1 million.
Because people could find it, because that's what they were searching. Right. So when you say a weak spot, you mean because that's a place where people can find that are looking up, like people like me who are not IT friendly, okay? Who are not looking up certain words in certain places. We just put in what we think and then bam, that's what comes up, right?
Yeah, we're all hooked into what Google has is as far as suggestions. It's called Google Suggests. So when you start typing in your search on Google, it has that drop down menu. That's what we're tapped into. And it gives us the volume each month. This amount of people are typing into that. So it's zero. We don't bother with it. We don't want to waste our time. But if it's thousands of people, okay, now that's good information. I want to rank for that. How do I rank for that? And that's the piece of the puzzle that's eluded people. It's like we've been playing advanced chess and now it's connect the dots.
I see. So we were talking about you know, what industry are we going to look at next? What viewers we're going to chime in, and everyone's not always available. So I said, hey, I'm going to go down my client list, and I'm
Yeah,
going to, ask,
absolutely.
ask Michael to share some of the keywords that I think my clients would be looking for. And I'm going to start off with my, $1 million client, which is 13-year-old Carter Bonus of Spectrum Golf. He's the CEO Spectrum Golf. It's golf apparel that he created. He's on the autism spectrum. That's why he calls it Spectrum Golf. And he holds golf tournaments every year. And one of the things that they look for, not only him, but his mother, Dr. Thelma Tinian, in the same event mode, right? So we're looking for events. So if you have a golfing event and you're looking for sponsorships or people who are looking to sponsor someone like Carter or buy that golf apparel, he can customize golf apparel. So if this is somebody, you're looking for somebody who wants to sponsor a charity with a really good cause behind it, right? Because a portion of those proceeds always go to autism awareness. And how do you find keywords for that?
Okay.
Yeah, you tell me, like
Yeah, I mean,
autism, um,
the whole key is that you have a product or service. Any company out there, okay, they have a dream. Oh, this is going to be $1 million idea. Great. But before you put the time, energy, effort, money, and pain and tears into this, let's go see if there's an audience that's already looking for this. And if there's not, maybe adjust, maybe take a different tact or, just let's find out how many people are actively looking for this a month in your area. That's another key is you don't want to go national with these national keywords like golf tournaments near me. That's a national keyword phrase, near me. You got to kind of rake that in. Hey, golf tournaments for teens.
not for teens, it's for
Okay.
adults.
Again,
Yeah,
that's an important fact. So let's go to the tool. Let's go and share what I got here. So share, and you tell me if you can see my screen. Um,
I see it.
oh, right. So we did a little research today on a different keyword, auto repairs and oil changes, Dallas, Texas. But let's do again, it's golf tournaments per se or golf sponsorships or
Sponsorships, because when it comes down to it, it's easier to find, I would say both, actually. Those are two things, sponsorships and players, because you need both, to have a successful uh, golf tournament. And I have to, shout out to K-12 virtual school, which I just released this morning an incredible promo that they did with Carter. They were Carter's signature sponsor earlier this year for this event. It's his first one he actually did strictly for autism. He's done other golf tournaments, but This one was specifically to raise money for the autism awareness. And they did an incredible, oh gosh, incredible testimonial. You have to come check it out on my platform. But, virtual schooling allows him to tour the country and the world to do business, as a student. It gives him
So
that
how,
flexibility.
yeah, I mean, where is the location, like narrow
Coral,
down the
Coral,
funnel?
Coral
Where is it?
Springs, Coral, Coral, Coral Springs, Florida.
Florida. Okay.
That's
And
his home golf
if we
course.
get small results, we can go and make it wider. Like go
Right.
to, if it's near a big city, go for
Fort
that.
Lauderdale. It'd be
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale or Boca Raton or, West Palm or something like that.
So I'm going to take the same keyword and I'm going to put in, um,
Now, teenagers do play, but it's not just uh, for teens.
okay. And help me out with Lauderdale.
Oh, Lauderdale.
Florida. Let's see what we find there. So the first one, we've got a small sample. It's only one person that, or one keyword that would type in this.
Hmm.
Okay. That's no problem. As you know, we got this. We can type it into the chat box here for AI and go, okay, expand the geo targeting. But instead, we just did another search for Fort Lauderdale. Again, this is pretty much a broad range. Let's narrow down the focus. So, golf tournament, let's take out players, but put in golf tournaments, or tournaments. Um, and let's broaden it to Florida.
They will travel.
Right,
Golfers do
right.
travel. It makes it fun for them. It's always
So,
there's
so you kind of see that you don't need the whole tool to gain all the keywords. You just want your keywords and be done with it.
or even like sponsorships,
Okay.
or
Let's.
philanthropists. How do we reach the right philanthropists that like golf or like to support golf or golf charities? I know they're out there.
Oh yeah, no question about it. So let's take out this. Um, let's take out this because we can explain it, and let's take out this, and then SORS sponsors. Sponsors in Florida. Let's see what that produces. And I'm not saying these are bad. Can be good once we dig in it. But people don't have the time, inclination, or interest in digging down. I love to dig down because I'm going to find some gold in there eventually, the farther I dig. So again, it's one. So I'll take this
See,
and change
so
it up
it's not
again.
just me. It's a little bit harder than you think.
Right. No, I mean, nothing worth doing, is
So,
um
are there
is
words
easy.
that you
I
would
mean,
suggest that for such a golf tournament or a sponsorship, or is there another? Um, so sponsors are not looking for sponsorship words, or they're not looking for golf tournaments. Um,
maybe.
Charity, maybe charity fundraisers or charity sponsor and golf, charity sponsor and golf. Maybe that might be another one. A little more there. Golf tournament fundraiser, Florida. Got 58 keywords. Getting better.
Right. So let's
Sponsors
do that one
38.
too. golf tournament charity fundraiser, um, or fundraisers. But yeah, we've got some volume here. Let's see this one. And you got 880 people that are typing in charity golf tournaments. And again, near me,
Near me.
that's the national number, or that's a national term. When you type in charity golf tournaments, Google will say near me, and you go, yeah. And it reads your IP address and it gives you those local results. But we don't want that because it's too broad of a range. And 880 people are searching for that. So we want to kind of look for the ones that are in Florida. So we dig, we dig, we dig. And then let's see what else is here. Sponsorships in Florida. Golf tournament whole sponsor ideas. Okay. There's 210 people that are researching. Okay, so if you're number one, two, or
It's a good
three,
one. I'm gonna tell you
yep,
what, that's a good one because, you know, one, you've got sponsors, car dealerships, that sponsor charity golf tournaments all the time.
yes,
And
indeed,
sometimes they sponsor the hole,
right,
so every time they go to, if you've never been a part of a golf charity tournament, at the 18 holes on the golf course, and there's a sponsor, at least one per hole.
right.
And you buy a sponsorship for that hole. So this is a great way to be seen if you've never even thought of, like, gosh, could I put my logo right there on the golf course? Yes,
Right,
you can. And so
right.
this is a great opportunity to do that. Carter's golf
So
tournament is in April
are
25th.
yeah, are you the hunter or the hunted?
Yeah. So that's a
But
good
this is
one.
a way to kind of narrow that down so it's not just willy-nilly. You're calling every place, and here, prices for golf tournaments.
Yeah,
Who's looking for that? Maybe a sponsor. I want a
absolutely.
sponsor. So they're looking for that term. If you're right here in front of them, your phone is going to ring with, hey, one of these 720 people are going to go, how do I get involved?
Fun golf tournament ideas. That's always a good one because they always have vendors that
Yep.
are, going, yeah, again, a sponsor for a hole. You buy that particular, there's like this shooting thing that they shoot. It's crazy, but fun to watch. Um,
So,
so
so,
those are good
so
ones.
we've got a couple of ideas. I mean, as I do this, I'll dig for an hour to get thousands of results, and just to go after one keyword.
Let me ask you a question. When I'm
Yep.
doing, say I'm promoting
Mhm.
Carter's golf tournament, right?
Okay.
And I put in this, like, say, a Facebook boost.
Mhm.
Would these words possibly come up for that? Or
They
can I put
might,
them in?
but
Okay.
but rather than boosting, go to the search bar in Facebook and type in the keywords. Who's there? And follow those results because those are free. You don't need to boost anything there. And you're searching for the people that are you're actually
And then
wanting to
just
work
send
with.
them the promo
Yep.
directly.
Yep.
You got that, guys? Searching your keywords in Facebook, sending it directly to the client. Oh yeah, well, this is good stuff. Good stuff, Michael. I love it.
There's a ton of strategies and tactics you can use, but the cornerstone of everything that we do now for marketing starts with the keywords, because now the mystery is solved. It's we no longer have to guess at how many people are actually typing in this. We know how many
Mm.
businesses how much is it to advertise the cost per click? It's 430. Okay. Who is on 1 through 10 on the first page of Google? Well, we're going to find that out right now. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to analyze this one keyword. And I usually do 10 in the package, and I
Right.
want to get thousands. So it's worth their time, energy, and effort. but we as an agency have to pay for every time we do this. So we're passing it on. But I give these out for free. So, like, for spending time, energy, and effort with me, I'll choose 10 of these that have volume and give it out for free. I
See,
don't want to.
did you hear that, guys? Michael
Yeah.
Larkin is going to do this for you for free. So you need to get a hold of him and go to his, website. Let me put that in, make sure I put that in the chat. Now, do you also have an lpjmsolutions.com website as well? I know we have the long one, the logo.
Yeah, I mean, the website that I have is local partnership jointmarketsolutions.com.
Right, exactly.
So, but that keyword is being picked up, like the local part, the marketing part, so the solutions part.
Arguments with your, I just wanted to know if you also had, if someone put in lpjmsolutions.com, would they get you? That's what I
Oh
was trying to
yeah,
figure
they're
out.
gonna get plenty of me.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
They're gonna, will it take me to your site?
The site that I most use is I'm gonna put it in the chat. Is my calendar site, and it's like a Calendly. Everybody knows about Calendly lately.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going right directly and syncing up with my Google Calendar. So as soon as somebody signs up, okay, great. They choose their best time and best date to get with me. I see it, send them a confirmation, and we're good. And I'm sharing my screen like this. So what did we get out of that result? We got 1 through 10. I got um, these are color coded, like I mentioned before. This is a weak site. This is up for grabs. Okay. What's
What
the
you're
site?
saying is
Mhm.
to buy this domain name, Groovy Golfer? Is that what you,
No,
oh
no,
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 what are you
no, no,
saying?
no. Buy this domain name.
I see.
Why? Because Google is recognizing that as okay, what does Google consider important? And it's all right here. Domain authority, which is low. That's why they're green. They're easy. Page rank authority, okay, that's pretty good. Domain backlinks, it's pretty low. Okay, so they're not a strong company. Why they're at number one, I don't know, but that's why they're green. It's called a weak spot. So if you were to purchase prizes for golftournaments.com, obviously you're going to get to the front. You'd be weak, but nobody else has this information. Nobody else has this tool.
Got it.
I'm not making it public. I'm doing it one-on-one for now, at least.
For now,
So,
right?
yeah. So as soon as it's overwhelming me, I can scale and pass it on, but I'm not going to make this thing public. You're going to be an exclusive access to this. But you see how I read these. This is very, very strong. See how it's gray?
Yes.
So that's the formula that Google uses to rank websites. And it's 1 through 100. So if you're better than 26 as far as this goes, you're gray. This is 33 on this. So we're following what Google wants and what it considers, hey, a rankable website. We just need to read it. So we've got prizes for Google tournaments on Reddit. We can look at this and see how many keywords or how many times is this keyword in this post on Reddit. I don't see it once in the title,
Mhm.
and I don't see it many times in this. So what does that mean? You could write a Reddit and take over that spot, so long as you use those keywords. Again, connecting the dots, not playing chess anymore. We know
So,
exactly what to do.
right, writing like you were talking about is something somebody like yourself does, not somebody like myself. I
Right.
just I just
It
want to be clear, for those who understand IT in that realm, and it's not that it can't be learned, because Michael, I believe you'll kind of teach them, what
oh
what you're
yeah.
talking about. But just so you know, if you're like, what does that mean? Write this. And
Right.
that's, a
So
different
so
speak. That's
so
IT speak.
another example is quorum. Quorum is a forum, so we can ask questions. So why are they ranked at number 9? Well, we can look at it, and would what would be considered a great prize for a golf charity tournament? Golf charity tournament. That's why it's ranking, because of the keywords. So what's to say if you can't write another like kind of article on quorum to take over that spot? There's nothing preventing you from doing that.
And when
So,
you say article, you mean just anywhere article,
well, I
or
mean, you
blog,
want to,
or
yeah, you want to follow these parameters, and what we kind of are trained on is what are the shortcuts to asking a question like this? And there's plenty of AI that you can ask that'll come up with a question like this that are SEO optimized. Great, let's use that, because you want to get in front of this 720 people being ranked on Google.
so I tell you what, that's really so it really shows you just in this one example, one more example, right? Of how to use your keywords and how quickly. I mean, I'm sure there's way more than this. So I recommend that you meet with Michael. Meet with him, see what he says, talk to him about your business. What are the key words, people are using to find your business? And then try them out. See if you see the difference. That's what I would do. I would take these keywords, which I will be taking these keywords that, in part one and part two, and I'm going to try them out. And when I see the results, I'll be like, Michael, can we talk some more? Or how do we do this on a regular basis? Or, you know,
Right.
but he's giving you an opportunity to try out your keywords. And I think that is something you're just like he said, you're not going to get anywhere else, at this time. So while he's offering, because it doesn't sound like that'll be long, the more this word gets out, while he's offering uh, keywords for free, or at least to take a look at your site, connect with him, connect with him, and local partnership jointmarketsolutions.com, local partnership jointmarketsolutions.com, uh,
So, Jacqueline,
LPJM.
as you were talking, I did that research that we just went over real quick. Is I did a keyword brief. Okay, that's the next iteration of this. So I took this keyword and we did a brief. That's the AI, and it's now telling us, how do we rank for this keyword on your website? What do we need to do on your website? People don't like to screw with their websites. I
Right.
mean, it's set it and forget it mentality. So how do you do that? Well, if you have a blog or you want a blog, we can help with that. But if you want a blog and you want to rank for these words, great. Type in this article, take all this information, put it into Chat GPT and say, write me an article based on these keywords or based on this knowledge.
What
You've
does it
got
say under
yourself.
video? I'm kind of curious. What is it?
Well, I'm going to go here first. What do you
Okay.
do for social media? Okay, put this, copy this, put it on all your social media platforms, and make sure that you take your URLs and hashtags, but um, put your website into these, point it back to your website, giving your website more juice.
Can you
to
send
take
me that
over
article,
those.
please?
Oh yeah, I'm going to send you everything.
Send me that
Um,
article. Save me some work on that
oh yeah, yeah.
for the
The
next time.
videos that you were mentioning, here's the video. What do you need to do for ranking this? I am not saying that we didn't see any videos on that search, right? But videos are so strong. Google owns YouTube and really takes those seriously. So what can you do?
Do
Make
they
a
own
video?
YouTube?
Yeah.
Golly.
Google's owned YouTube since 2004.
I just didn't know.
Oh,
That's
yeah. So it loves videos.
yeah.
But you take the video and in your description and in your title, write the keywords in the title and write it into the description, always pointing it back to your website.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Connect the dots, everyone. Connect the dots. It's no longer chess. It's connect the dots. So long as you keep that in mind, directories. What do you need to do for your directories? Directories are name, address, phone number. Okay. In the description, make sure you use the keywords because
Got it.
Google loves, and especially right now, loves directories because they can't keep up with every day 15% more keywords that are studied by Google are added to the list of keywords worldwide. I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that you're getting this, and you're getting
Yeah.
everything that we
I'd
can
like for
talk about.
both mine and this one.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Happy to
Please.
do it, by the way. I mean, I'm excited
Um,
for everything that we're talking about. But
yeah.
yeah, so that's the tool, but it's not sexy. We're coming out with sexier stuff. But
Yeah.
once you see and once you get your phone call running and ringing on a consistent basis with people that are actually searching actively for your business or services, that's exciting to any business owner.
Yeah. I tell you what, I think this, I'm glad we did part two as well. This is very eye-opening. I'm sure Carter and his mom will be thrilled because she also has a slew of events, that she does. And so just, she might hit you up for 2 for 1 there, but just to connect with you,
Sure.
because what they're doing is amazing, work and it's valuable, valuable,
Oh yeah.
valuable work. So you're going to definitely get a chance to help a lot of people. So, Mike, I'm glad that we connected. But this won't be the last time. So as you make as you make it sexier, as you say, we'll have to get an update from you. I definitely want to try these out and maybe we'll, if I can see the update in the way that I expect to, we'll do an update. I started using these keywords and Michael, now what? Now what? So where do you go from
Well,
there? So,
that's the whole thing is now what? Now just connect the dots. And we know how to connect the dots and what we're supposed to do. Now there's a strip of highway that we can follow instead of the old dirt road where you don't know if you're gonna fall off a cliff. No, this is what you need to do to be successful, and it's all mapped out for us. So it's exciting as heck. Just stay tuned. We've got viral videos coming out next month. That's ridiculous.
okay. Well, we're going to be looking for them. Let me know. I'll post them. So, Michael, thank you so much for joining me and sharing this valuable information. Again, I look forward to the next update.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, y'all, just say hi. Have a cup of coffee.
Thanks for watching Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez.